Hi everybody, my name is Koshi, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can install your first operating system on VisualBox. First of all, by double clicking the icon, we're gonna open the box itself. Okay, the machine itself. Here, for creating your first operating system, you got two options. First options, if you click on a machine on a menu bar, then you can see here that it says new, or other option is just clicking on this button and it will show you the create visual machine. Here we got name, type and version. As you can see in the type, if it is Windows, you can choose the Windows, but by clicking here on this down arrow, you can choose different operating system like Linux, Solaris or other one that you would like. But because we are going for the Microsoft Windows, so we are choosing Microsoft Windows. And if you remember, we download some Windows 10 ISO format image for installing in this visual machine. So because it is Windows 10, by clicking here you can choose which version you would like to install, and here is Windows 10 64-byte. And as well, we should give it a name, that here we can call it Windows 10 or Win 10 or whatever name you would like. Okay, if you don't know really what to do, you can use this expert mode, that it will show you, it will go step by step and with explanation at what you can do. But here I'm gonna click next. Here is the, as it says, memory size, the size of memory that you are considering for this machine. And the memory that you are considering is regarding your main computer. Here my computer has got 30 gig memory, 30 gigabyte memory, and because it is Windows 10, so I'm more thinking to give it something around 4 gig memory. So I can write it down here, 4096, or I can move this cursor to go whatever memory I want to give to this machine, and or just by using this up and down arrows you can give the memory that you would like for this machine. And let me adjust it, 96. Okay, and then I will say next. Here it is giving 50 gigabyte RAM to this visual machine, but don't think that this space from your main hard disk is gonna be occupied. No, it will slowly grow and go to this capacity if you are adding more programs to your visual machine. Here you can see, if you got a small space, you can say don't add a visual machine, or create a visual machine, or use an existing visual hard disk file, that if you got already one hard disk file, I mean visual hard disk, you can use it. But because we want to create that one, we will say create, and it is asking us which sort of hard disk file. It could be visual disk image, visual hard disk, or visual machine disk, and we will keep it by the visual disk image, and we will say next. Here it is asking which sort of physical hard disk do you want. You should use this dynamic one, because dynamic one, as I said, and as well here there is some description regarding this matter, it will slowly grow up. It won't go and in one moment take all your this 50 gigabyte. But if you choose fixed, it is it will just exactly consider this 50 gigabyte. But make sure you are going for the dynamic one. And then again, next. In this part you can see that it's asking for regarding the file location and size. File name is this one, and where is the location? Location is in your main hard drive, and but I should change it to somewhere else because maybe later on I want to use it for my other one. Okay, and I will say not Win10 but Win10. I will say save, and again here is my main hard drive that is 2 TB, and just I gave 50 gigabyte to this virtual machine, and then I will say create. Now as you can see here on the top, Windows 10 is created, but still we need to do some changes on a main setting for Windows 10. So if I click on this toolbar on a setting, this wizard regarding Win10, it comes up. As you can see on the left hand side, there is different options like general, system, display, storage, audio, network, serial port, USB, share folders, and user interface. And each of these options on the right hand side, they got different tabs. Say general got basic, advanced, description, and encryption. And on the basic as well, there is different parts, that is the name, type of the operating system, and which version are we installing. Advanced shows where is the visual. Snapshots goes and stays. Snapshots is a small files that when you are creating you can keep like the restore point more. It looks like, say, in a visual machines. And description and encryption if you would like to encrypt your visual machine. In a system, we got motherboard, processor, and acceleration. Motherboard, okay. Motherboard base memory, as I said, mine is 32, but we have gave a 4 gigabyte memory to this one. This part, boot order, is more important for me because boot order is look like the changing the BIOS boot order. Here you can see is floppy, optical hard disk, and network, but I will choose the optical hard disk, and then by using these arrow keys I will move it up. So when this virtual machine starts, first of all it goes and check the optical drive, and then the other parts later on. If they find any bootable operating system or any bootable other test, maybe CD DVDs, it will start from here. Regarding the chipset and pointing devices, USB tablet or otherwise, I won't mess too much with this them, and I will leave them as it is. Display, it is regarding your memory for the graphic card. If it is a big or a small, it will use according to your memory for your graphic card. And here monitor can be 1 monitor to 8 monitors, as you can see if you would like to connect to this visual operating system. Storage, regarding the storage, as you can see here we got 2 SATA connection. This one is the hard disk that we create, 50 gigabyte, but this one is your optical CD or DVD drive. When I click here hard disk, it says port 0 and gives all the details about hard disk and attached to Windows 10. But here if I click, it will give SATA port 1. For connecting the ISO file image, if we click here, it will give us different options. Those are my own hard drives in this my main computer. But if I click here, I can guide it to the file that I download through the internet, and it was Windows 10. Open. Here you can see that it changed to Windows ISO, and when the machine starts, first of all this one it will start for installing the operating system. Audio, again, it is using all from your main computer. Network is using your main network adapter, if it is wired or wireless, and it will give it a name. You can add other adapters if you got or not. And when it is enable network adapter, when it goes on, automatically it will connect to your internet connection. Serial port is regarding if you got any printer or other devices that their connection are by the serial port, so you can use it. Port 1, port 2, port 3, of course all of them is again up to your main computer. Regarding the USB, you can see here USB is enabled. When you turn your computer USB 1, USB 2 or USB 3, and again all of them is based on your computer. Which computer are you installing this virtual machine? Maybe your main computer got only USB 2, maybe you got USB 2 and 3, or 1 or 2. That's up to you. Or you can here add other devices. Those are the devices that at the moment is connected to my main computer, so I can choose one of them and say connect when you start. Share folder. Share folder is other option that maybe you would like to share some of your main computer folders to this virtual machine. Here you can see that I've gone to my own main computer. I can share my downloads or my desktop or my documents or any other folder that I would like, and I will say select, and I will go and I will share it with this machine. It could be read only. What it means that they cannot do any changes to this folder. And auto mounted, it means when this visual operating system starts, automatically it will connect to that folder. But because I don't need, I will say cancel. Regarding user interface, in the bottom you can see that there is a small icons. Each icon is showing that which part of your main computer is connected to this visual operating system when you turn it on. If you got floppy drive, and floppy drive will be connected if you let it, or other monitors or any USB connection that you got, or any other files or folders. And just we will say okay, and here we're gonna start, because already we connect the operating system, to see what's going on. Okay, the starting is telling us regarding the capturing keyboard and mouse, and we will say I'm gonna close this one and close this one. Okay, English United States, no, I would like to be United Kingdom, and I will say next, and I will install The process is exactly the same of installing Windows 10. No, I don't have a product key at the moment, and I would like to install Windows 10 Pro one, and I will say next. I will accept terms and condition. Next, I will say custom file located 550. I will say OK, and I will go next, and then it will start installing our first operating system. And yeah, okay, yeah. Now the installation of Windows 10 is done, and everything is ready. That we go through the other process of the Windows 10. So now I'm gonna just shut it down and leave it for later. Thank you very much for watching, and please watch my other videos. In the next videos more we're gonna talk regarding the different connections and different options that is available in other Windows operating systems, and as well Windows 10. Thank you.